Today we're here at the North Shore Hebrew Academy High School, one of the original schools that Joint Teach NYS helped build it. We're really excited to visit a bunch of amazing activists, parents, educators, and learn what they do. An incredible school. You're in for a treat. I'm here with Deborah Gold, who's the Director of Student Life, and she's going to show us around this incredible school and give us a little feel for all the amazing things and why we fight so hard for schools like this. Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Our choir room, so when Mr. Shmuel is here, this is where the kids do all their singing.
That's great.
My name is Gerard Wykes, and I'm the Chair of Sciences at North Shore Hebrew Academy. Our emphasis is on hands-on science. So consequently, as much as we teach textbook science, we'd like to reinforce that with hands-on demonstrations, activities, and labs. This morning I had set up the helium laser to show what's called the Tyndall effect.
Teach these kids how to think. Right, to teach them how to solve problems, not just to come up with theoretical solutions, but to actually build them as well. So one project that we have here, which is actually a 2-year project with one of our students, is a board eraser that from an app on a phone, you can hit a button and goes across the whiteboard and erases it. My goal is to push them into specialized fields, whatever they want to do.
That's amazing.
So you just currently saw our science labs, which are phenomenal. Further down, we have our secular classrooms.
Arts has been a big component of STEM recently, and it's been a growing investment by government and elected officials. Why is art so important? And tell us a little bit about the work you do here.
Well, I feel that the arts is a creative outlet for students in more ways than one. It lets them express themselves and engage in activities that they don't get to do throughout the day. It's a break from their rigorous studies. And when you take a look at the most successful people in the work industry today, everything revolves around creativity, and that all starts in the learning environment in high school and even lower than that. So, the next Steve Jobs of tomorrow has to be able to have a basic understanding of visual arts and designs in order to create the technology that he created. Space here and the work that we do here is a reprieve for a lot of kids. We find that students excel here that might be struggling in other aspects of their studies, and this is the place that they get to shine, as well as students who also achieve great marks and do well outside of this classroom. It's their chance to just let loose, and I think having their time in here aids them in their work out there.
I'm here today with my friend and longtime educator, Rabbi Dr. Jeffrey Coben, principal of the North Shore Academy. He has been in education for
a long time.
A long time. You were one of the few educators who looked at the original STEM legislation, examined it, gave feedback on it, talked to legislators about it, and 2 years ago you saw the money arrive from it. What did that feel like?
Listen, you invest a lot of time and energy into a lot of different things, and you hope that you'll see the seeds one day down the line. So to have it come back with such speed and in such amounts was incredibly satisfying. The first thing that I think about in the middle of the night when I wake up is, are the kids safe? Then we can worry about their education. Then we can worry about the teachers good, are they prepared, do we have the lunch program together, do we have the after schools all in place? Because safety and security is the prime objective that we have to provide for our kids.
We were the victims of a cyber attack. Individuals hacked into our website, the high school website, and posted very disturbing anti-Semitic images and videos on our website. The students, not only just at the high school, but really across all of our campuses, were significantly impacted. They were scared. It was extremely rattling, frightening, and the community at large just was very shooken up by the event. I think the government has a role to play here in assisting us with protecting ourselves and our students and our yeshiva. And obviously we were targeted. We were targeted because we're a Jewish day school, and we do expect and hope and are grateful for the support that we're getting from the government to protect ourselves. We've been the beneficiaries of significant funding over the years, and it's allowed us to implement various different programs across all of our campuses, and it's really just been tremendous, a tremendous source for us.
What would you say to volunteers that we need, or people on the fence about whether they should get involved in going to Albany, in voting, in engaging with their elected officials?
Getting involved in these types of efforts, it really does make a difference, and it really does affect the bottom line. And if you're just going to sit on the sidelines and not get involved, you're not going to reap the benefits.
It's critical to be involved in your kids' education, not only because it helps the school, but it also helps your kids. It helps them understand how important it is, and it also helps you be involved in understanding what's going on in order to help set the path forward. If you're not engaged and you don't have a stake in the game, you're really missing out. We need to ensure that we have enough funding to make sure our kids can excel and have the latest cutting edge technology. There's no other choice about it.
The teachers at North Shore were unreal, teaching us about what they do for kids, for science, for technology, for engineering, for arts, for math. They were showing both the impact that this education has on children, talking about the future and what impact it can have on children. And we heard from lay leaders, volunteers in the school system, parents about why they fight so hard for Jewish education. We also heard about the importance of keeping every child safe and the impact that a cybersecurity attack had on the school. And what ties all this together is the incredible impact that government funding can have on a school like this, on children, on the families, on parents. It just was remarkable to see. But again, you can't help but leave these schools and feel just so indebted to these teachers and educators and everyone involved in this incredible system that we have.